please.
No.
So, just be in front of the boss. In these commanding calls, in front of the boss into melee, please. You want to be in these healing circles. I don't know how big the cone is, but it probably does. It's torn at 5, I think, Aggie.
A little close to half.
Swap to the ads. After the slam, there's the slam. Swap to the ads. Aggie taunt, I guess.
I did, it didn't work.
Move out those things.
Try again?
I guess.
Now remember, if you get drenched, good, move them to those markers. Now make sure you're stacked up in front, otherwise that hurts way too much. 11 seconds until I can taunt Agu. Having another set of, actually this is our first set of draw in, so kill those ads. We're going to see what happens when he does draw in. So move those shitty things out of here, and see how they get sucked in. And see how if we place them properly in the corners, we don't have to move as drastically than if they were, you know, randomly all over the place. Ah, now that's what we forgot to move for. See how he's dropping puddles now? It is at this point where if I was clever, I would have reminded you all to move to the corners. So that's alright, come stack in front of the boss now. There's a couple of casters who are in the wrong position. Come stack on the skull tank. And chuck as a taunt when you can. Switch to all of the ads at all times. The wave menders first, remember, and interrupt them if you can too. Oh, we need to move sideways a little bit, I think.
Move them.
Linus.
Stack on the skull tank, please. There's a couple of people over to the side. Make sure you're on the skull tank, otherwise we will not soak the ability correctly. Very good. I'll taunt. Switch to the ads, there's another draw in coming. So this time, after the draw in happens, you run all them out. Good, run them out, run them out. Very good. Now everybody run to the wall over here. Over here, over here, over here. Now Aggie, we do not want to be on the tank now. Stay on the wall, not on the tank. Stay on the wall, not on the tank. But keep on moving out of those puddles, just dynamically move. Pop a shout please, Raj. Alright, now everybody stack up on these tanks. On the skull. Everybody see how we've got all the drenched on one wall now? This is very good. And obviously we then stack on the opposite side so we don't have to dodge that wall of drenched at some point. It's very good. So make sure we're all stacked up in front and switching to those ads. If you melee, don't bother moving to them, just wait till they get here. Now I'm taunting the boss. Move those aqueous bursts away nice and quickly, very good. We've got another raid cleave coming in a second. Try not to go overboard with your cooldowns, we might need them for the next draw in. So this time with the draw in, we're going to move in between purple and green to that wall, but not quite yet. Finish off this wave of ads. Alright, go now. Everybody against the wall, but not with the tank. So I'm going to move to green. Don't actually be on green, be in between the green and purple, please. So you should be able to hit him in the butt. But you need to taunt, please, Aggie.
And then big
good.
thighs.
Yeah, so just keep on wandering around on this wall and try not to stay in drenched patches. It's a DPS downtime, so don't get too upset. It's looking good. The moment he drops out. Alright, now everybody stack up in front of him, drag him off. And on the skull tank. Everybody. Very good. Very nice. I think on Mythic the drenches never leave, so like you have to use each wall once. Whereas see how our original wall is no longer there, so that's all good. Keep on smashing the ads, doing a good job. Run the aqueous bursts out. Is that a puddle underneath us? Can't tell, there's too many effects. But that, very clean
Yeah.
fight.
Fucking damn it!
You know, feel good about that fight.